Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today, me, mum and dad are heading out in about half an hour to an hour to Manchester because we're going on the Coronation Street Tour today. I bought the tickets last week for my mum's birthday, which was on Monday. So I'll pick the car back up when we're on the road and head into Manchester to go to the Coronation Street Tour. Right everyone, we just parked the car up after we just got to Manchester and we've arrived at ITV at the Coronation Street Experience. Right, we're going to be going inside and going on the exhibition and the tour. So let's make our way in now. So we've just got to wait about 15 minutes before we can go in. But inside they've got a gift shop. They've got all different things, from sweets to hats, books, clothes. So now we've just made our way upstairs because we're going into the exhibition. So this is Gemma Windus's wedding dress. Gemma Winter's wedding dress. And she got married to Jasny. Got like a timeline. This is the jukebox out of the Rovers Returns. Chinese practices beef horse fleece jacket. Here and we've got the bar from the Rovers Returns. So this is behind the bar of the Rovers Returns. So this is Roy's Rolls, the cafe. The telephone. Hello. His outfit. This is Tyrone's house.
Yes, well, you're all talk, you never achieve olds. Yes, Charlie. Yes, well, you can talk as much as you like,
Tyrone
but I'm not
Fizzies.
listening anymore. I wish we were normal. What first thing you said to me when I come in here tonight?
So this is the sofa from Eileen Grimshaw's house. A few more costumes. You got Ken Barlow's, Emily Bishop's costume, George Shuttleworth's, a few more costumes. You got Audrey's sign. A few of DG's things. So now we've come inside this room for a cinema experience before we go on to the tour. So let's see how this is.
Shock you, one of these.
Shock! Shock! I get a shock every morning when I look at the fellow and see your face. That's what it made me!
You know what it was meant to! Oh, look, yeah. I don't get that drunk.
Ow! Ow! Will you stop doing that?
I didn't do anything.
This is Weatherfield. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Pals, you don't know the meaning of the word. What for him you'd been napped when a clapped out chorus girl. Better than a clapped out barmaid.
Hello, Bobby.
Now what they might be used for, what Coronation Street tries to do is to use everything on this set, and you wouldn't, I'll tell you a few more things as we go around, but those black gates were used when Roy came out of prison. Do you remember when the gates opened?
Oh yeah?
So that was those there, so you're actually right near there. And as we go on, there'll be lots of little things you'll probably not notice, but I'll point them out to you, what they've used on the set. You've just been into the museum exhibition, haven't you, some of you? Those staircases there, that doubles up as the hospital. So all the hospital scenes that you see people going up and down the staircases, that's the stairs they use. And listen, you can see the Weatherfield over there, maybe.
Oh yeah? Weatherfield Channel over there.
Use where you've just been. I think you've seen the other day where they were sat outside and you see the Weatherfield.
Got a Weatherfield Channel over there.
On the glass leading up to the museum where you've just been. That's where they sit waiting. But they make it look a lot bigger with like a wide angle lens, so it's all a bit trickery there. So you have been on set already then, you guys? Yeah? Okay, well we're going to start. Anybody want to take any pictures of the hospital? You get your cameras out now if you want to. So here we are at the hospital, everybody. This is always a shoulder light, isn't it? You always see the hospital. And you'll never see that on the Coronation Street episodes because it's kind of non-fiction, isn't it? Whereas this programme's fiction. So what you'll tend to see is you'll see a vehicle always parked across there, that sign. So it'll never be shown on the TV. And next to here you've got the studios here. So this is Studio 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 are over there. They're very large studios. And because of the soundproofing, they're allowed to do multiple scenes at the same time, so they get through a lot of work because they can't hear each other at all. So that they get through lots of scenes there. The one behind here, where I am now, is the green room for the stars. So that's where the canteen is and the dressing rooms, makeup, wardrobes. editing, script writing goes on just here. There are 2 more studios further round, so there's 6 in all, and all the interior scenes, like inside each house, goes on in these, and inside the Rovers, inside the shops, everything that really. There is a few little surprises on the way on the tour where you can go in a few places, but I won't tell you yet. But majority of scenes are all done in these studios. So when they're outside going into a door, they'll cut straight back into these studios but make it look like it's continued. And it could be on a different day when they do that. So they have to make sure the weather's right. If it had been raining, if it's sunny, they'll have to dimmer it and put raindrops on them. Make sure the hair parting's exactly how it was when they went in the door. Because like I say, it could be 4 or 5 days when they do the next scene. Just going over Tony Warren for a minute. Everybody aware of Tony Warren? Yeah. He was a local script writer in the late 50s, and he had this idea all the time about this little street, just one-sided street with a shop at one end and then a pub at the other. And he kept going back to the producers saying, I've got this idea. And he got 3 or 4 times they said, no, it just sounds really boring. It doesn't sound like, what do they do? And he said, well, they just talk and they intertwine the lives, just about how the lives run. And they kept saying no, but on the 4th attempt, he said, I'm going to sit in here until you let me go. So he sat on top of a set of drawers, refusing to come down. And then they did eventually say, well, we'll give you 13 shows and pilot that, and then that's it. So he said, okay. And obviously now we're here, and we're celebrating 60 years, just over now. So he was right to push that idea. Does anybody know what it was going to be called before Coronation? Yeah. And then apparently the story goes that it was like a cleaner said something like it sounds like a detergent or something. So then they went for something more like a royalish kind of name. There was a few like mentioned, but they stuck with Coronation Street in the end. But it was on the 9th of December 1960 the first show went out, and it was live, black and white, and I've been no history's made because it's the longest serving programme ever. And another world record is the fact that this set is the largest set just for one show. It isn't the largest set obviously, but it's the only place that will hold one show only. It's just purely for Coronation Street, this set. So yeah, you're on world history here.
This is the Precinct.
And again, you'll see like it's a lot bigger on set than you see the playground area. So in here, you can have a little wander around everybody, just take pictures.
So that's where Mason got stabbed, down here. This is where Mason got stabbed by his brothers. That's where Mason got stabbed. If we can see that sign, Weatherfield Precinct. This is the playground on it having its show. And then here just around the corner we've got the Weatherfield Police Station. So you can go inside here. Yeah. So here we've got the Barber Shop, David's Barber Shop. It's got David's Barber Shop, trim up north. You know, here the gardens down there. flats where Nick lives. Victoria Court. The tram station down here. A speed dial, as Shuttleworths. Got a tram station here. Hayes Travel on the Sainsbury's. The gardens. Yeah, this is where that Stebbs Memorial is. So here's Shuttleworths. The funeral directors. You got speed dial over here. So here are the flats where Nick lives. You got Adam Barlow's solicitor's office here on the right. Some of the gardens where the gym used to be. And you got Rovers Return down there, and the Victoria Street Community Centre and Precinct down here. The building yard on the left here. So that's the building yard over there where the flat is, where Daniel Osborne lives. Victoria Court. If you look on there, it actually does say Gary Windus and Marie Connie. Nick Tilsley and Liam Battersby. So you got solicitor's office. Victoria Street Community Centre, Roy's Rolls. Victoria Street Community Centre. You got Roy's Rolls. Says Roy's Rolls. You got Prima Donna. Streetcars. Streetcars. Feston's Petals over there in the distance. Prima Donna. If you look over here, through this hall, there's Sally's back garden. So streetcars. Carl's flat. The bus stop. Feston's Petals. Says Billy's flat. You got Preston's Petals here, what Tracy owns. The bus stop, Carla's flat. You just stopped us on a mate because that's another tour. And then we'll make our way through there once that tour moves on. There's Rovers Returns on the rest of the street. So here's Audrey Salon. So let's go take a look up by the pharmacy and the medical centre. Street Medical Centre. And a fish and chip shop. Let's go behind the Rovers down again and have a look. Here's the back of the Rovers.
Martin always called it a ginnel. In Palmer Street,
And a move into it.
this is what we're like in Palmer Street, where we live. Yeah.
Back to back.
So that's back of the Ginnell. So I'm gonna look at the rest of the street now. So I think that's the Bailey's house, if I remember rightly. And you got Tyrone's. Got Allahan's. Tyrone's house. Then you got Eileen's. And Kevin's here at the end, and the shop. Bistro at the end, and you got the cabin and Underworld. The garage. Webster's Autos. This is the garage where Kevin works. It's Underworld. This Webster's Autos, like I just showed you. The cabin. So here's Yasmin's house and Alias. And then next door is Tim and Sally's. So we've got the Fire Ducks Bistro where Nick and Leanne had. Back of the factory and Webster's Autos.
And I saw the backs of the allotments or whatever it's called.
They don't recall, they do it so well. It ended up with Rita's cabin also was affected. And do you ever remember her lying down on the floor at the end of the scene where all the bombs? Do you remember what she said? She said something really funny. She said, "What is it with me and trams?" Because obviously she was in that big storyline with Alan Bradley, wasn't she, as well? So they kind of try to put a little lighter touch on it. So they always do that well. So, I think we're all ready. Have we got everybody? Drop.
So that's it, we're finished at the Coronation Street Tour experience. So let's make our way back to the car, what's only over the road by the War Imperial Museum, and see what else we'll go to today on our Saturday. Right everyone, me and Mum and Dad have made it back home now from Manchester and the Coronation Street Tour. I don't think we're going to be doing much else for the rest of the day and the evening. I'm just going to be chilling and watching the Man City versus Chelsea game at 5:30, I think the kick-off is. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment if you liked it, and smash that subscribe button to see more videos like this, to see what else is coming in the future. But for now, I'll see you next weekend for more travel and adventures. Bye everyone.